It's not just mine, his or her house. This is our house.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tyrone Lowe. I'm your host. The show is called The Legends. I want to thank everybody all over the world that actually subscribes to my show and show me love. Especially the UK. I got some nice feedback from them. South Africa. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. In the House of the Legends, I have these guys, and they're from Queens. They're rappers. They're blowing up. And if they ain't blowing up, they're going to blow up. You know, so in the House of the Legends, I bring you true and sincere of the Ross Boys. Welcome to the Legends, man.
Thank you for having us. Thank
All
you,
right,
sir.
now.
Thank you for having us.
Okay. So let's talk about you guys, man. I'm going to take it back when y'all were kids, right? How did y'all inspired by music alone? Because without being a rapper, you have to be inspired by music. It's part of the element. So, True, you want to talk about that?
Yes. So I got a good story for this one. So when I was a baby, not even a baby, before I was even born, I was in my mom's womb. She held headphones to her stomach and played music through the womb.
Wow.
And when I came out eventually and I turned 1, my first gift was a microphone. So from there, I just fell in love with music. I always had instruments. I had a drum set. I had played piano and guitar, like everything. I was able to recite lines from music, like word for word, at 2 years old.
Wow, that's incredible.
Like just listening to it over and over and over. And from there, I knew this is what I wanted to do.
Okay.
I knew.
Sincere, let's hear about you, man.
My journey to music kind of started during COVID. I had bad anxiety, probably started when I was 8. So it was kind of an outlet for me.
Right.
It was first a hobby. I seen him freestyling around the house. I was never a freestyling kind of guy. I was more of a guy to sit down. I like to paint pictures and tell a story, put words together. So I started off with songwriting. Then that songwriting turned to making melodies. And then that making melodies turned into a passion and a love. So I kind of fell in love with music. He heard me writing before. He was like, let's just make a group. So we made a group. And then I also fell in love with the background of music, which is the engineering side. So my teacher actually got us a monitor and stuff like that. It was meant for homework, meant for school, which we did use it for.
Right.
But I also begged my mother to buy me Pro Tools. And I learned how to use Pro Tools for myself, by myself. And yeah, ever since then, I just loved it.
That's cool, man. How did you guys get along as brothers? I know y'all go through a little conniptions once in a while, but it's still love, right?
Yes, of course, 100%, always.
Of course.
That love never leaves, no matter what. At the end of the day, we're blood brothers. We are brothers, and we always gonna stick with each other to the end. And music definitely plays a big part. Whenever we bickering and stuff, we just go make some music.
Y'all turn into a song?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
We go to music, and then that's kind of the outlet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you being the rapper that you were, who influenced you? You know, who gave you that energy to say, well, hey, this is what I want to do? Well, I know you came out your mother's womb and that you actually corresponded to it, but who gave you simulation as far as style?
100% Michael Jackson.
Okay.
The GOAT, easily. Ever since I was young, I used to watch, I think it was his Dangerous tour when he had all the people dressed up in black suits. I used to watch that over and over and over again. I used to try to mimic the moves, like the shoulders, the lean. I would fall over, but the lean, I would do that. And it's just, I just fell in love with his style, how smooth he was, the way how he was able to control the crowd. And of course, his voice, because the voice is just powerful. So yeah, MJ for sure, 100%.
Okay. Sincere, the production side of you, man, have you escalated to the point where you're quite experienced now?
I would say I'm quite experienced when it comes to engineering, hearing the frequencies and
that's
all
a
that
plus,
kind of stuff.
because you don't really have too many rap groups that really have that type of criteria, and that's a blessing. But I have to say something, man. Your mother's special because she really believed in you guys, and I have to commend her.
For sure.
Really, I got to give her flowers. Flowers.
Shout out to Mama J.
Most likely. Let me ask you a question. True, as far as you guys doing what you guys do, because you guys perform on stage and things of that nature, when you're giving out energy to the people that you're actually giving energy to, what's the adrenaline like?
It's everything.
It's everything.
That feeling of like when we give that energy and we're getting that positive energy back, it's like a surge. It makes you feel like you're just powerful. I don't know. It's just like almost like an adrenaline rush. It's like, man, we're doing it.
It's like somebody plugs you into the wall, right?
Yeah, like it's like a surge. Like it's just like,
I hear you.
we're up here, like we're doing it. Like, so, and I live for that. I love it. Like just seeing the people's reactions, girls screaming, ah! They just see us. They're just like, oh my God. So it's amazing, really.
Sincere.
It be nerve-wracking sometimes, but when you really get into the groove of it and you really feel it and you start seeing everybody being so uplifted and moving out their seats and stuff like that,
right?
It's definitely a great feeling.
Okay.
100%.
Well, y'all kind of young, so don't bring nothing home to mama, because... Let's talk about education, y'all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, we know that the industry is industry, but we also know that education is education. Mm-hmm. So have y'all been schooled on that as far as putting that first? Because being an entertainer sometimes can be a fantasy, but education is a reality. So what's your take on that, True?
Yeah, you definitely have to learn the business, and if you don't know the business, you're just gonna get jerked. Like if you're just gonna get thrown to the side, you don't know what you're doing. So we've been studying. We have like books for it. Like I forgot the name of the book. What is the name of the book? Everything about
the music business.
Everything about the music business. So I've been just diving deep into that, learning about equity, how much did I get, the royalties, everything. And right now, that's kind of like my way of learning about it. So that way I don't get jerked, but or we don't get jerked. And
I'm talking. That's good and all, but I'm talking about from a school.
Oh,
school education.
Oh,
that's a good thing too. I mean, that's a plus for you because, I mean, everybody should know the fundamentals of the business. If not, you can sign your life away on the dotted line.
Yes.
And a person like me might come along and say, well, hey, I get all the royalties and everything like that, but I can't help you. I'm paid because I have a legitimate notice saying that I can do that. But getting into your formal education as far as getting a high school diploma and a college degree, what y'all got to say about that? I'm sure that y'all been told about that.
Yeah.
So let me hear what was said to you guys.
Yeah, so we were actually homeschooled.
Okay.
Like we were homeschooled for me since after, I think, starting in middle school, right? Yeah, for me.
Yeah, I got out of 6th grade.
Yeah. So middle school, around that time, that's when we started homeschooling. And we graduated out of homeschool, got our high school diploma, did everything. And now, at the moment, I starting to consider going to college, but mainly in the major of marketing.
Okay.
But I'm not there yet, but that's the next step that I want to take in my life right now.
For me, I would definitely say if I was gonna go to school, I would either go for stocks, AI tech, or what was my other option? It's not coming to me right now. For music, I would study about music.
I really don't want to hear if, I think you should, really, because like I say, entertainment business is show business. That's all it is. But if it doesn't really work out to the point where, because as you get older, you develop more of a mindset of saying, well, I think I want to channel somewhere else, because you get tired after a while. You might get burnt out or something. At least you got something to fall back on. And not only that, through the trades that you're going through, you guys can help somebody else as far as production, writing, management, things of that nature. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's talk about your first track that you guys ever made, man. Even if it was a demo, it was corny. Let the viewers know about that.
Whoa, first track.
I can tell you exactly what it was. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah. We was on YouTube, we were searching beats. I had just learned how to put a beat on Pro Tools.
Okay.
So it was some rage beat. It was like back in 2021, it was a crazy type of underground type of sound.
Right.
So we hopped on a rage beat, and I think I still have the song to this day. It was very bad.
Really?
It was oh my
It usually
God.
is that way, you know?
It was very bad, but in the moment when we was making it, it was the greatest thing that we've ever heard
Yeah,
Because
in
it's
our
the
life.
first thing that
Yeah,
you really
it's
heard.
like, oh
it's
my
like an
God.
accomplishment.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
feels good. But as you advance, you'd be like, oh, man.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
listen.
you gotta stay away from
When we
that.
listen back to it now, it's just like,
You gotta stay away from that.
we did that? Like, yeah,
But even though you made the first one, you ever thought about remixing it into something that might sync and make sense?
Never.
You should. I've
Me
done a
never
lot of
thought about
beats,
it.
man, in the beginning, and if they don't feel good to me, I store them. I put them in a folder. I come back to it with a different concept. You know, like that's why if you're doing like studio production, like what I do, I get a lot of add-ons. I buy a lot of packs and stuff like that with different types of styles to it, and it just might just match up and sync. You know what I'm saying? And that makes
Yeah.
sense, right?
yes.
You use FL?
Huh?
FL Studios?
I got FL. I use Studio One and I use Native Instruments, which is better. I mean, because for me, they give a better quality of sound. I started off with Pro Tools too, but when Pro Tools was like more of the first type of software, and then the others came after, which was more better. But I'm into sound more than actually just making beats. I mean, because you want to make them bells sound like bells, and you want that clap to sound like. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you put them all together, you want to have a clarity of everything. So that's where I'm at. Let's talk about some current events coming up for you guys, man, because I know that you all have been traveling and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And so, Sincere, talk about it. What's coming up? What's coming up?
You could definitely look out for an EP.
Okay.
For sure. We making an R&B EP.
Okay.
We gonna have a whole bunch of. We might throw an Afrobeat song in there too. I'm not gonna lie. We want to make it a little bit more,
Versatile.
yeah. Instead of just having complete R&B on it, we want a lot of people to come into our kind of genre that we kind of do. Like
Right.
we trying to expand out to every single type of genre instead of just stay in a box. That's kind of what we're looking forward to right now. And then we got a couple shows lined up as well.
Okay.
I believe. Oh yeah,
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. It's actually sorry to cut you off,
Not
but
either.
it's actually a Mother's Day show that we're
Okay.
doing.
Mom.
It's a mother. She's gonna be there, and a whole bunch of our family's gonna be there. A whole
Right.
bunch of moms gonna be there, of course. You know, Mother's Day, and it's with a live band. So
Okay.
we're gonna be there, just rocking out, just doing our
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
So as far as management, who's handling you guys' management?
Mom.
Momager.
Momager.
Mom.
right there.
Okay, cool. That's great, man. What I get from you guys is good upbringing, very respectful, things of that nature, man. I'm going to ask this question to both of you guys, man. For people that wants to get into the genre of music or entertainment, whatever it is, or whatever their mindset would be, what would you actually say to them, True?
Don't give up. Just keep working. A lot of people, I feel like, when they just give up on their craft, like sometimes they don't see it going anywhere, so they just put it to the side. But you never know that the next day, that next video you make or that next song you put out could blow up, but you already gave up, so you ain't gonna see that. So I'll just say, just keep going.
Okay.
Don't let nothing stop you.
I would tell them
Okay.
you got to be consistent. You got to be very driven. Kind of be insane into your craft. Like, you can't expect to just blow up in one day or anything like that.
Right.
Expect to receive hate, expect to receive love, but then have faith in yourself, have faith in God that you will be able to do what you have to do to succeed.
Right. And that's really
Don't fall
cool.
into no negativity, anything like that, and
Yeah.
you'll do good.
What would you say will make you all different from any other rap group that's out there right now, that's upcoming, and things of that nature? Better than that, who are you guys listening to right now that's out there? And then I'd like to y'all answer that question.
Well,
You know that shit.
number one, ourselves. We listen to our own music a lot.
Right.
Like just listening to it. Number two, I would say that's mainstream right now. The most I would say is Drake.
Yeah.
I feel like the way how his play on words, the way how he just is able to bring his voice onto the track and
100%.
just make it sound good. To me, he's the guy.
Okay.
That for sure.
Same thing. Drake.
Hundred-
Really?
As of right now, yeah, Drake. That's what I'm listening to right now. I like 50 Cent a lot too.
Okay.
50 Cent is a huge influence.
And how about the female? What female influences do you have as far as who you might be listening to right now?
Female, I've been listening to a little SZA, like SZA here and there. I love her voice.
Right.
It's so angelic. It's amazing. Who else am I listening to? A little Summer Walker.
I was just about to say that.
Lauryn Hill, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Okay. Deep, right? Yeah.
Deep. So good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I got right
You guys got any videos that you actually did on anything that you've actually put out there? Or are you working on something?
We working on a music
Working
video
on
for
one right now,
Chit-Chat.
yes.
The song we actually about to be performing.
Yes.
Okay. And that's cool, man. How do you feel about the controversy that's going on with a lot of rap artists right now? The political stage of it, where they are artists, but when you look at the tabloids, there's always some type of, conniption. What do you got to say about that? Because you guys are young, and I'm sure that you guys see a lot of things that goes on in that world.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it, True?
I'm not gonna lie. If I'm just being honest, I really kind of just stay away from it.
Right, okay.
Like, I feel like it's just a whole lot of drama and just negativity and all that. So I feel like that just clouds my mind space.
Right.
And it just puts me in the wrong state of mind. So I kind of really just push that aside and do my own thing. That's what I would say.
Yeah, I kind of just stay away from it. I don't really go into social media trying to look for that kind of stuff or look into that. It's not something that you need to put in your head, especially if you're trying to make it. It's other things that you could be doing.
Okay. Has the attitude of your friends changed towards you guys since you guys have actually started doing what you do?
Nah, they actually, they want us.
Are they very supportive of you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, very supportive.
They be like, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. They be actually like encouraging us. Like, if we're not doing something, they'll be like, yo, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Yo, you guys got it. You guys are good.
That's cool.
Yeah, so they push us forward for sure.
You got a supportive circle.
Yes.
And that's pretty cool, man. Where do you guys want to be at least 5 years from now? I mean, we take it a day at a time,
Yeah.
right? But paint a picture where you want to be at least 5 years from now, because you guys are going to be older, and you guys might be just expanding even more. So let's talk about that. Let's try to hit that plateau. True. What do you guys say about that?
Well, the first thing we're gonna do is definitely have our own record label that we wanted to have.
Okay.
Ross Boyz Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that we just
Yes, sir.
want to have for sure. Second thing, Grammys. We want to go to the Grammys.
And don't forget about me, man, because I want to be sitting there. I want to come up there with you guys, man, and represent.
Grammys, BET Awards, all the big shows. We just want our names to be a part of it. I don't even care if we win. I just want to be nominated. I feel like that's gonna be that's gonna be the we made it moment. Like, whoa, we just got nominated at BET Awards or even the Grammys. It's like, whoa.
I want to perform for Rolling Loud.
That too.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I
Rolling
really
Loud,
want to perform for Rolling
Coachella.
Loud. Yeah,
Okay.
Coachella would be tough.
In 5 years, I see us on that stage.
Yeah, on every single one of them.
Every single one.
All right, that's what's up.
Just booked up.
Right now, as far as the position you guys are in, what dream artist would you guys want to work with?
Rihanna.
Rihanna?
Yeah, I love Rihanna. That's
Rihanna?
my favorite female artist.
Do you think you'd be able to focus actually trying to be in the same room with Rihanna?
Yes.
Trying to actually lay down the track?
Yes. 110%.
You can?
Mama, I think
Yeah,
you better throw him a carton of condoms, you know what I mean?
100%.
You know?
Definitely. When it comes to business, it's a business mindset.
Yeah. I'm just kidding with you guys, man. I'm just humorous that way, man. But I think that would be a good thing, man. And second choice?
Drake.
Drake? I thought you was going to say Chris Brown.
Oh, Chris Brown, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Chris Brown. I feel like if I was on track with Chris Brown, I could dance to it. I know I'll choose a beat that I could like dance to and just get groovy.
Are you a dancer?
Not professionally, but I do love to dance, like move my feet, footwork, shoulders, all that stuff. I love doing that. So, and I incorporate it into my performance like a lot. So, yeah.
Who arranges your stage presence in your production?
That's a great question. We honestly just improvise.
We do.
Yeah, we just do it ourselves.
we-
It just kind of came naturally.
Yeah, it's kind of like, so it's crazy. Like in our house, we have a mirror. Like, you know, like them glass mirrors that's like this?
Right,
like
right.
glass mirrors that be in the house. And there's like, it's almost like a box that we have in that living room area that we just use to just look at ourselves right in the mirror. And we just move and follow each other. We have our speaker, we play the music, and we just sit there and choreograph all our stuff.
Okay.
So,
How often do you guys go out and actually do gigs?
I think,
I like 3 times a week.
yeah.
3 times a week?
Yeah,
Wow.
2-3 times a week for sure.
And you guys travel a lot? Let's talk about some of the places that you've actually traveled to as far as expansion.
Yes. Most recently, the show that we traveled to was in Texas.
Okay.
Yes, it's Houston. It was for their spring break. So we went out there, did that event. The crowd was amazing.
The energy
Yeah,
was
the energy was great.
crazy.
Yeah, energy was through the roof. And then we also we mainly travel around like to different cities and states. And I think we in different cities in New York, like going to the Bronx, going to Harlem, going to Brooklyn, Queens. The only borough we haven't been to is Staten Island.
Okay.
That's the only borough. And Manhattan too, yeah, of course.
No, we performed in
Oh, no.
Manhattan multiple times.
Yeah, multiple times.
Yeah, many times we performed
Well,
in
Harlem, Manhattan, yeah, same thing.
Okay.
But
Are you guys getting any radio play right now? Or?
I believe we've been
yes,
on.
we've been on iHeartRadio like
Yeah, a couple of times.
a couple of times.
more than 3
that,
times,
yeah,
yeah.
more. Couple.
We got like 3-4 songs on there, yeah.
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys a question. If there was a different genre of music that was actually presented to you guys, what would it be? Besides just rap?
Country.
Country.
Yeah, that's the only thing we really, besides
Yes.
techno and country, that's the only
Right.
thing we never stepped in.
Really?
Yeah, we
I
stepped in every other box.
would love to do like a country song. I don't know why. I just feel like country.
That's in your blood, right? They just feel like, yeah.
He just got a whole acoustic guitar
Yes.
playing
Really?
country
Yes.
music all last night.
I didn't bring it though. I should have, but
You shoulda bought it.
I should have bought it, but I've been playing. It's on my TikTok. True, Money Bird. If y'all want to go subscribe to that, but I've been just on a journey right now.
Right,
I just
okay.
got it. So 100-day journey of me learning how to actually play. I've learned how to play Best Part by her
Okay.
and Daniel Caesar, and you know
Yeah,
what
it's
you
tough.
think?
It's tough. Like, he's
really?
doing good. In a matter of
Yeah.
3 days, he's learned a lot. I ain't gonna
Okay,
lie.
that's
I've learned a lot.
Yeah, it's great.
So I'm just keep going until I get it down.
Any shout outs to anyone that you guys want to shout out to? I know mom is number one.
Yeah,
so
Mom. I was
let's
about to say Mom.
Let's just keep it, to
Let's
that
shout
level.
out Grandma.
Shout out to Grandma because
Yeah.
she's actually going to be on the song in the beginning that we're performing. Shout out to Grandma.
Shout out to Dad.
Shout out to Dad. I know he,
Shout out both my sisters and my brother.
yes,
And my other 2 brothers as well.
yes.
They not my brothers, but they my brothers, you know?
Hey,
Not my
brother's your brother.
brothers,
Too
but
long.
they my brothers.
Yeah.
Exactly.
From another mother.
From another mother. Shout out to all the fans. We love y'all.
Yeah, for sure. We love y'all.
Love y'all.
You guys go out there and support these guys, man. They have a lot of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding on what they're doing, and also with the direction that they really want to go. I commend moms for being who she is and actually supporting them. I want to thank you guys, man, for actually being on my show and sharing the wisdom to my viewers. And you guys go out there, support them. I think it's very important that you guys stay focused on what you're doing and don't let nothing actually keep you from focusing on what you're doing, because from what I'm seeing, you guys are going places,
Thank you.
and
Thank you, sir.
just to let y'all know, they're getting ready to do a live performance on my show, and I believe it's going to be epic, and I want to thank you guys again, man, and most of all, come again.
Of course.
Come again.
100%.
We like to follow up on you guys to see exactly where you're at,
Yeah.
and and things of that nature. I want to thank everybody that actually a part of this show right now, and without you guys, there wouldn't be no Legends. It wouldn't be this show, and I want to thank you guys for actually just being who you guys are in my life. And this has been another T-Lo video production. You guys stay tuned for a live performance by the Ross Boys.
It's not just his or her house. This is our house.
We got some fun people in the house tonight.
This is our house.
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Them Ross boys good as hell, yeah.
What's good, everybody at home? Yeah. Hold on. I need y'all to clap with us. Clap with us. Clap with us. I need y'all to clap with us. Everybody clap with us. Clap with us. Hold on. Look. Not the type for the chit chat. Baby, tell me how I get that. Take our time, baby, sit back. Just let me know if you with that. Cause you really just want somebody, not nobody, that would ever waste your time. You don't gotta be alone, babe, call my phone. I just wanna make you mine.
I'm not the type for the chit chat. But baby, show me how I get that. Like, baby, tell me, is you with that? Show me your love if I fit that. Like, girl, you really hold it down for me. I would never need another one around with me. Like, baby girl, yeah, you got me saying nah, that ain't it. Like, if you not around, I don't know what I'ma give you. Not afraid of what you want, I respect that. And you showing me your love, make me sit back. If I never met you, girl, I regret that. Give you my all, make a step back. Like, girl, you know that I'm on vision, loving what I'm facing. I be thanking God every day cause he's amazing. Like, shorty be complacent, I don't want no waste. I give you my love, baby, you don't gotta chase it.
Not the type for the chit chat. Baby, tell me how I get that. Take our time, baby, sit back. Just let me know if you with that. Cause you really just want somebody, not nobody, that would ever waste your time. You don't gotta be alone, babe, call my phone. I just wanna, and hold on, baby, you been on my mind,
and I wanna see you later.
I wanna see your beauty when I fish you. We can go ball out just like the Lakers. I'm a good guy, I will not play her.
Hold on.
She won't lay, I tell her come over. And now look at me, got it chillin' in a Rover. We can talk it out, I just wanna get to know you. I'll make you feel good.
Girl, let
Make
me
you
show
better
you.
by yourself, and I get that. Baby, I can change your mind,
And
I'll bet that. Anything that got you stressed, let me dead. No, girl, we won't have no setbacks. Girl, we can go out on vacation. Fall victim to love and temptation. We ain't focus on no complications, just obligations when I'm with you, girl. Not the type for the chit chat. Baby, tell me how I get that. Take our time, baby, sit back. Just let me know if you with that. Cause you really just want somebody, not nobody, that would ever waste your time. You don't gotta be alone, babe, call my phone. Hold on, sing it with us, y'all. Not the type for the chit chat. Baby, tell me how I get that. Take our time, baby, sit back. Just let me know if you with that. Cause you really just want somebody, not nobody, that would ever waste your time. You don't gotta be alone, babe, call my phone. I just wanna make you mine. Yeah.
His or her house. This is our house.